സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണേ. ശരി, അമൃത സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാവോ?
സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തോളാം.
Okay. Welcome students and good afternoon to all. How are you all?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Fine.
I hope you all enjoyed the last session we had together. So today we will be discussing paragraph number 11 from the chapter A Shipwrecked Sailor, which is written by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, right? Okay, so I hope you all remember the paragraph number 9 and 10 that we discussed in the last class. Do you remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. So I hope you don't mind if I ask you some questions. Do you? Yes, sir. Okay, great. So for the same, let me just start off the presentation. Just give me a moment. Okay. So can you see the slide? Is the slide visible to all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So let's move on with the class. Okay, so let me ask you some questions regarding the last portion that we had discussed. Okay, so the first question is, what did Rengifo do to avoid being swept by the waves? Ashwati, can you answer?
Yes, sir. He ducked underwater to avoid being swept by the waves.
Very good, Ashwati, very good. That is the right answer. He ducked underwater to avoid being swept by the waves. Very good. Let's move on to the next question, which is, why was Rengifo not able to reach the raft? Saidlakshmi, can you answer?
Yes, sir. Ranjifer could not get close to Ravi was carrying him.
Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, Setu. So the answer is, Rengifo could not get close to the raft because he was tiring and losing heart. Very good, both of you. Let's move on to the next question, which is, I made a last try. What was the last try made by Velasco? Anusha, can you answer the question?
Yes, sir. Velasco made a final attempt to get closer to Rengifo.
Very good, very good. That is the right answer. Velasco made a final attempt to get closer to Rengifo. Very good, very good. Thank you. And let's move to the next question. Okay. So, Gayatri, can you answer this question? What happened to Rengifo in the end?
Ranjifer sank into the depth.
Very good, Gayatri. That is the right answer. So, tired after trying for so long, Rengifo sank into the depths of the ocean. Very good. I'm glad that you all remember the portion that we discussed in the last class. Okay, so let's move on with today's portion. Okay, so first let me tell you a summary of the same. Okay, Velasco stays on the raft searching for his shipmates. That's what we see in today's paragraph, which is paragraph number 11. But no one surfaces. The wind grows stronger, and the cargo has disappeared. The mast of a small ship is clearly visible, proving that it has not sunk like Velasco thought. He felt calm and confident that at least one. So this is the small summary of the portion that we'll be discussing today. Okay. Now I want all of you to take page number 48 and read silently. Okay. Read paragraph number 11 silently. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Are you all finished with the portion?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay, now I want you to read in groups. Okay, so in the last class I had divided you guys into groups. Okay, so um, I think some of those students are absent, so I'll just divide you all into four groups. Okay, quickly I'll divide you all into four groups. So Gayatri would be the leader of the first group. Your bench is one group. Ashwati, your group is the other one. I mean, your desk is the other group. And Setu, yours is the third group. And Anusha, yours is the fourth group. Okay. So now I want each of you to read, discuss with your teammates and find out the difficult words. Okay. So discuss among your teammates and find out the difficult words. Are you all done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Okay, so let's discuss some unfamiliar words. Okay, so do you recognize the picture here?
Yes, sir. It's a
Yes,
raft.
what is very good, very good. So this is the picture of a raft. So what is a raft? It is a flat, buoyant structure of timber or other materials fastened together, used or it is used as a boat or a floating platform. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Shall we move on to the next word?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone describe what you're seeing right now? Okay, I'll tell you about
Integrate.
it. Yes. So, no, actually, this is what a cargo actually looks like. Okay. So, what is a cargo? Cargo are goods carried on a ship, aircraft, or motor vehicle. So, the picture you are seeing right now is a picture of cargo. Okay. Moving on to the next word. Can anyone tell me what this is?
Ma.
Very good, Anisha. So this is the picture of a mast. And what is a mast? It is a tall, upright post on a ship or boat. In general, it is used for carrying a sail or sails. Okay, so sails on the mast. Okay, very good, very good. So I hope you can all relate to this picture, right? This picture actually shows the meaning of the word mates. It means a fellow member or a friend. Okay, so I hope all of you are thorough with the portion that we discussed. I mean, all the new words that we discussed today. Now I'll read the portion for you. I want each of you to listen carefully to the way I'm reading and also to the things that I'm reading out. Okay, so let's move on to paragraph number 11. I don't know how long I stayed like that, balancing in the right life raft, holding out the oar. I kept searching the water, hoping that someone would surface soon. But the sea was clear and the wind, getting stronger, blew against my shirt like the howl of a dog. The cargo had disappeared. The mast, growing more distinct, proved that the small ship hadn't sunk, as I had first thought. I felt calm. I thought that one of my mates had managed to reach the other life raft. Okay, I hope a portion was clear to you all. Now, portion out loud. Okay, so Gobika, can you read the portion?
Yes, sir. I don't know how long I stayed like that, balancing in the life raft, holding out the oar. I kept searching the water, hoping that someone would surface soon. But the sea was clear and the wind, getting stronger, blew against my shirt like the howl of a dog. The cargo had disappeared. The mast, growing more distinct, proved that the small ship hadn't sunk as I had first thought. I thought that one of my mates had managed to reach the other life raft.
Okay, good job, Gopika. Thank you so much. Now, let me ask you a few questions just to make sure that you have understood what we discussed today. Okay? So, this is the first question. I kept searching the water, hoping that someone would surface soon. Did anyone come to the surface? Anusha, can you answer?
Yes, sir. No, Velasco did not see any of his.
Any of his mates, right? Very good,
Yes,
very good. Thank you. So, that is the right answer. So, uh, the answer is no. Velasco did not see any of his shipmates reaching the surface. Thank you, Anisha. Let's look at the next question. Okay, so what proved to Velasco that the small ship hasn't sunk? So the answer is right over there. The answer is the mast kept growing more distinct, which proved that the ship hadn't sunk. Okay, so now I hope the portion that we discussed today is clear to you. Okay, so shall we move on to the next portion? Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have a structured item to discuss today. Okay, shall we see what that is? It is nothing but a structural item called suffix. Do you know what a suffix is?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. I'll tell you. So, a suffix is a morpheme added at the end of a word to form a derivative. Okay, so it is often added to the end of some already existing words to form a new word or to change a word. Okay, so it often adds meaning to the word. So let's actually see a few examples of the same. Okay, so in this first example, you see the word run plus the suffix ing gives you the new word running. Okay, and let's look at one more example. So the word here is derive, and the suffix is ation, derivation. And here we get the word derivation. Okay, is the point clear? Now, do you understand what it is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Glad you understood because this is what the next activity is. Okay, so let's take a look at the activity that I want each of you do within your groups. Okay, so the activity is find examples of suffixes from the text. Okay, I want you to look at paragraph number 11 and find examples of suffixes that you see. Okay, only from paragraph 11. Okay, your time starts now. Work within your groups. Okay, include all the team members. Are you guys done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. I was seeing some amazing teamwork within you guys, so that's very good. Okay, so I want each team member. I mean, at least I want one student to represent your team, and then present what you found. Okay, so first, Ashwati, your team from your team, what all suffixes did you find?
It's hopping, search,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
getting strong.
Very good, very good, very good. Actually, good teamwork. Okay, so now I think there are more suffixes there are in the paragraph itself, right? So, Adira, can your team team describe the remaining of the words?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Disappeared, growing, proved, managed.
Very good. Excellent work. So in total, we got 8 words, right? Very good. Very good. I'm really impressed with you guys. Okay. So now let me present my version of the answer. Okay. So let's take a look at all the words one more time. So the first word is hoping, then searching, getting, stronger, disappeared, growing, proved, and finally managed. So here you are seeing that in the first word hoping, the suffix is ing, and the same can be found in the next word searching, and also in the third word. But in the fourth word, the suffix is er, and making the word strong into stronger. And the same can be found in the next word disappeared too. And then we see the same suffix that we saw earlier, that is ing, in the word growing. Okay. And then in the last 2 words we see a difference, and here the suffix is ed. Okay. So the suffix ed is added to the word prove and also to the word manage, giving us the word proved and managed. So I hope the structural item suffix is very clear to you, and you'll be able to find out all the upcoming suffixes from the upcoming paragraphs. Okay, so let's just rewind, take a step back, and rewind what we just learned in today's class. Okay, so in today's class, we discussed paragraph number 11. Okay, so we read the chapter out loud. I asked one of you to read the chapter. I read it myself. We did it in a group, and we found out the new words which were unfamiliar to you. Then we discussed all the new words, and after that, we had a small question and answer session, which you guys participated actively. Very good. And then later on, in the last part, we discussed a structural item, which was suffix. Okay, so is everything clear to you? Is there any doubt?
No, sir, clear.
Very good, very good. I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, so before we wind up the session for today, I would like to give you a small activity. Okay, so it's very simple. Don't worry. All you have to do is make a flow chart of the main events of the story until paragraph 11. Okay, so from the starting of the chapter, I want you to make a flow chart. Okay, so this is what happened first, then came this event, then came the next, and then came the next, and so on till paragraph 11. This would actually help you to just remember the story again and again, so that you don't forget when the exams come up. Okay, so I hope everyone will do the activity. Cool. Did you understand the activity? Is there any doubts regarding the activity?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Very good, very good, very good. So see you in the next class. Until then, bye. So thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.